Jeff stumbled upon a bizarre discovery. Whenever he put on someone else's shoes, he instantly transformed into the shoe's owner. Gazing at the mirror, he marveled at his impressive physique, feeling incredibly sexy. However, this ability was like playing a mystery box game. He never knew whose shoes he'd slip into next. But if he accidentally wore a dead person's shoes, well, that's a whole different story. Our protagonist, Jeff, was just an ordinary cobbler until a day ago, diligently mending shoes for 2 decades. Still single, he envied his loyal customer Jack, who always had a gorgeous woman by his side and a fancy car to chauffeur him around. Jeff fantasized about having a wealthy dad, but his father wasn't just poor. He had vanished without a trace over 20 years ago. Little did Jeff know, his dad had left him something far more valuable than money. One day, a customer brought in a pair of shoes for repair. Jeff couldn't help but notice the expensive watch on the man's wrist. The customer, however, began mocking Jeff, boasting that his watch alone could buy 3 of Jeff's shops and that a lifetime of cobbling would never afford such a timepiece. As the customer left, he demanded that his shoes be ready for pickup the next morning. Jeff worked overtime to fix the shoes, but his machine suddenly broke down. With the deadline looming, he had no choice but to use his father's old sewing machine. This magical sewing machine granted Jeff his extraordinary power. Any shoes mended with it would transform the wearer into the shoe's owner. Now Jeff could collect more shoes each day and shapeshift into countless personas. Feeling like dancing in the square? He'd become a young Asian man. In the mood for swinging? He'd turn into an adult-sized kid. Even more impressively, Jeff never had to pay for meals anymore. He'd simply visit the restroom after dining, revert to his true self, and walk out without raising suspicion. But Jeff craved more excitement. One evening, he transformed into a goddess's boyfriend and confidently entered her home. As luck would have it, the goddess was taking a shower and invited him to join. Thrilled, Jeff eagerly began undressing. Just as he was about to remove his shoes, realization struck him. If he took them off, his secret would be exposed. So, Jeff hastily pulled up his pants and dashed back home. The name of this movie is The Cobbler.